be something here.
By the Maker. Be.
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia, most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the soul pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget, King. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. Was calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? It work.
I would gladly use the insult this knelt, my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare willingly. For Corypheus has brought Mara to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
How do we hurt?
We should likely focus on escaping the Fade first.
You heard escaping the Fade and leading your people against Corypheus.
That wasn't what I meant.
I know. But for now, it is the best answer I can give you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Warn them! of all people! We cannot tarry long.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you watched the fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? What you have seen.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
Recover is to learn how the came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil scan. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks the fade. It lets you walk in the fade quickly and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find way to the Black City. It is possible now, and cannot be removed without.
So, all of this is dream, part of the fate.
It is not just a dream. Minds of mankind are here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changed the world also changed one. And you are footsteps that move mountains in both. Truly, Inquisitor is more treacherous than you know.
Can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of fade remnant of her? Or a spirit?
It is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
If I was chosen, I just don't understand why. Why me? Why this?
You're not the first to ask such questions. Did Andraste not question when the Maker charged her with an impossible task? Did she not feel worthy? Her questions didn't lessen her rhythm.
So now I'm a hero?
Not yet. Perhaps not ever. The choice will be yours.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
Then, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
What that means?
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
I'd like to know more about the Nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the Nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They fight, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the Nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was once. But now, it helps known fears. And it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, fake bone of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow. As you cannot grow till you recover all that was you.
We should keep moving.
Keep the sacrifice still.
What's going on here?
So, Arg did not come from Andraste. Came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. Corrupted his plan. The orb bestowed her upon you instead.
So an accident? A random ricochet in the middle of a fight?
And if it was?
Then neither the Maker nor Andraste were in any in this. I'm just...
If you believe in the Maker, then believe he made this world, and everything in it, including your accident. And if you do not, then nothing has changed. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. Make haste. I will lay ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
He had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
Justinia was unarmed and unprepared. She could not have defended herself against the creatures of the Fade. Whether this is a kindly spirit or a demon fighting its rival for territory remains.
So she's not real? Then the nightmare's fake too, right? Right?
A demon that steals fears from the minds of men. After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her. You should have thanked me and left it here where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with drivel? The only one who grows strong fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
That's it, right? Not bad. You're not so bad.
These are lackeys. Worse could be coming.
I hate this place.
What are those things?
What's this?
Did you think, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? You're a failure, and your family died knowing it.
Of course, a would know where to hurt us most. We must ignore it.
Minor demons. Little fears scurrying to serve the nightmare and feed on its scraps.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Didn't see no spiders. I'd have taken bloody spiders.
This is the Fade, my dear. Demons have no originality. They pluck their shapes from your thoughts.
So, it's in my head. Knowing is not helping.
Nightmare is closer now. Knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
Moving.
Demons! Keep running!
Back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demon! Keep... Ah!
It was you. It was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
This creature is simply a spirit.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Are you a memory of the Divine? A reflection?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adam.
Yes, adamant. where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
They're a relic. The days of their usefulness have long since passed.
The Wardens are a risk. Send them before they cause even more trouble.
It isn't like you can just get rid of them. I mean, it's never good when they show, but they're supposed to be heroes.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up! I'm with you.
We must follow the spirit in divine. At least now.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Sarah, if you shoot an arrow at me, I'll know where you are.
My head bitch balls!
What's living as an apostate, Vivian? Think you'll reclaim your power at your age?
Not one word.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no maker that has been for.
Die in the void.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. Bound all me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demon. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
be down. Sky should be high. Out, Fade!
Hard to trust my footing in this place.
Look!
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That's the army of demons, and exile this creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
The rift! We're almost there.
How about we all just shut up and run?
Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
Nothing! We're almost there! I grow fattier. You cannot stand against me. Stay strong! You will die in a... We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you. You were right. The Grey Warden's cause. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Ephius is mine.
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the Warden!
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free. And Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
Once they understand what really happened...
Honestly, after all the death they've seen, perhaps it would be better to let them believe the legend.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with... As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clorel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud died striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that...
After all that, you give them yet another...
Are you flinging these fools at demons now, my dear? Couldn't you just use rocks?
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck, Inquisitor. It's been an honor. And take care of Varric for me.
Hawk sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. While you bested Corypheus here and at Halam Shiral, he himself was not present either time. We fear he's close to finding another way to enter the Fade. When you have a moment, Colin and Josephine are waiting in the war room with an update. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Oh, Inquisitor, greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes,
Did you know?
certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
So you'll just stand here and whine about it then?
I know. Maybe I'll personally go south and stop Alexius before his plan succeeds. Wait! I already did that! No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
We don't know what will happen. Nobody does.
An optimist! Such a rare breed. I've unicorn. I know is this. Carif needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately, in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
How many lives were lost during the last Blight? Corypheus notwithstanding, I don't blame the Wardens for acting instead of reacting.
They acted stupidly.
By trying to end the Blight forever?
Yes. Would it have worked? Do you know? Did they? The fools who first unleashed the Blight upon this world thought they were unlocking ultimate power. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
You got your resolve?
True enough.
Oh, hey. Hello. Good that you're here. I need to talk to you. Game we do when they're the playful banter. That's just for fun, right?
It is fun, and I would like it to continue.
Really? Wow, I'm stunned and flattered and a little bit afraid. I often spend time at the tavern. Maybe you could join me sometime?
I'd like that, Scout Harding.
You can call me Lace.
Wait, your name is Lace Harding?
My mother was a seamstress, blame her. And stop looking at me like that. And don't tell anyone.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's been going?
Sister Lily. I think she killed.
What's been going on?
Dame de Fer said hello to me. Or maybe I was waving at someone else and I just thought she was. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Going on?
That strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him.
What's been going on?
Dorian's awfully pretty, isn't he?
What's been going on?
How much? Usual? Nice of you.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
I have to go.
Inquisitor.
Well, keep an eye out. Let me know if you find it.
Thank you.
Sarah, about Adamant and what happened in the Fade. A good shot. Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Never again. You hear me? Everyone is pretending it made sense. Demons and visions and all of it. The Fade isn't real. And I saw nothing. Nothing. They were like little empty... Like there's nothing in the dark. No point. Stupid, right? That shouldn't be scary, like it was. I'd have taken spiders. Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
How about we move on? I don't want to dwell on it.
Fair enough. It's stupid to think about anyway. Everybody going on about imaginary stuff when real people died. Probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious mustache there. And in trade, a busted-down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
They can be whatever, so long as they're useful.
A lot of people expect them to be a thing, though. And a lot of people are real good at using them. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the Adamant ones. Need more like him. Hey, you. You have time? It's not a question. Let's go. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
With you, I'll do anything.
I bet, yeah. Come on, let's do it.
We're eating. On a...
They're horrible, right? And raisins. Ugh. I freaking still hate cookies.
But this is as expected as we could get.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that, but the Lady Emerald took me in. She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because Mum's make... I can pass that down or something. Turns out, couldn't cook. With her mum. The one she made, bought, and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves. She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated... Well, she died. And I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this is great, you're great, so I thought maybe me and you could make some... I don't know, us cookies. Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
You know what? That would be great.
See, I knew. Wait, really? Because it seemed friggin' daft every step to me. Suppose it's not really about them. I hate learning lessons. Makes my stomach hurt. Anyway, I'll throw this rubbish away. Next time will be better, yeah?
Sarah? Anytime. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea. Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
See? What did I tell you?
Just rumors.
Can't wait, what's on? Everyone's ants from here. I like ants. Back, yeah? Always good. We should drop something next time. Can't wait, what's on? Sky's pretty, even with that thing. It's got sky. Can't wait, what's on? Sky's pretty, even with that thing. It's got sky. yeah? Always good.
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
Look, let's travel around more. I get to know you. We'll see. Love seeing you, yeah?
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
What to say about where you came, aside from hating cookies there?
Denerim mostly, before running into another Jenny. He was fun. Had weird friends. I think some of them were a lot more serious about being serious. Got some of them killed. I suppose they were like family. Better than Lady Emerald ever was. You know why? They didn't give two squirts about who or what you were. It was all what you did.
So where are the rest of them?
All over. Or they stopped to let new people go all over. Some get rich and stop playing so they can do good things with it. One or two don't. Eventually, someone asks for a favor against them. So don't get like that, you hear?
Denerim is Orlais. How'd you get there?
By Stinky Horse?
Sarah.
There's much fun after the Blight. Everyone trying to recover. That's a fat city full of fat heads. They just don't know when to stop. You saw it. Orlais is rich and stupid. Right for the pickings.
So is that who showed you how to fight? Skills?
Nobody gave me anything except a chance. And maybe some lessons to start, but mostly just the chance. I took that and ran.
Do you remember your actual your parents?
Well, there is the amulet I had as an orphan that has a missing... Your face! You believe me? No, still no parents. I remember an alienage with... and hating that stupid tree. The one elves, or... Of all the things to pray at, they could at least pick one with apples.
It's nice to see this side of you, that you trust me.
Don't you go blabbing around, yeah? Because I'll have a big, trusting foot up your pucker.
I think that after our rooftop chat, I get why they're elves.
Well, don't. How about we dig into what you are? Or what you're supposed to be? Are you just a little dwarf? Or beards and bits of the stone? Because that.
Whatever I am to you, Sarah, that's all I need.
Listen to you turning rubbish into butter. Right, Inquisitor. There. If you say so.
I was thinking you and I should get to know each other.
Around more. I get to... We'll see. There's you, yes?
More about you.
It's embarrassing enough now, may as well. Really, let's just be us.
That's all that came. Were you there? Did you see what they did?
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor?
Learned child is a blessing out to the maker.
Adam continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering his head, in more colorful terms, of justice you might for what was suffered in the Fade.
Countless better men and women than you are dead. Why shouldn't this be quick?
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they... not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical glory of...
Lord Erimond, any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die. By my...
Truth lies in the next world.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the... She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. Wants the public justice of the headmaster.
You were free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That'd be more than the Blight ever...
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this... I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Wardens are a special... Truth of the Wardens, I won't help you die, but you can pay.
What does this do? Nothing! Just nothing.
Rick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that Mayor claims it was his word.
What he did can't be overlooked, no matter the motive.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince...
It into one plate.
Had the Blight it! Have mercy. I couldn't survive as I drowned, Mr.
War forces terrible choice, but justice demands its due. Gregory Dedrick, I sentence you to a swift death.
The day has come at last. Maker, forgive my sins.
almost gotcha.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After Adamant, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds and sent them marching south to the Arbor Wilds. Army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
We strike Corypheus now, while his people are reeling. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which...
'Tis best if I show you. This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's beautiful, in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned south, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where? If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
A useful trick.
For one who knows the way, certainly. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. How they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened wide, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I was safe from those who hunted me, but only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
If most of these mirrors are broken or locked, then what use are they?
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barrier.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon. I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so would have us believe.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
At your order.
happened in Adamant is a shame. Killing over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened hadn't arrived.
To work?
Our soldiers handled them settlement.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a wasting, but we're prepared.
Let us begin.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
This could help us.
Nothing to report, sir.
Red lyrium. They must have been smuggling it from Templars.
Not anymore.
The best locks, the best loot.
Inquisitor?
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes. Miracle there. Oh, Hawk asked me everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Carver... Sorry, I really need to write letters.
What did the connections with the Navarran be of use, my lady? Of course she does. Don't forget, Leliana had something she wished to speak about, Inquisitor. Yes? Been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
As you were?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Leliana.
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her. Inquisitor, may I have a word? I notice you've paid Lady Montelier quite a number of compliments.
Yes. I enjoy her company very much.
An entanglement with our ambassador is most unwise. I asked Josephine to join the Inquisition because we needed a diplomat, not so she could be toyed with.
Whatever's between me and Josephine is none of your concern.
I disagree, Inquisitor. I brought her here. Josephine's no stranger to courtly intrigue. But love? There she's an innocent. She has no idea you are truly attracted to her. If indeed.
I just gave her a few words of praise. Nothing to get so upset about.
You mean to tell me I have misread the... Interest.
I'm glad to see Josephine has a friend here.
I have so these days. Those that are left I deeply cherish. I will not trouble you any further, but I do, my friends. Good day, your worship. A message from Divine Justinia.
That's a shock. You're all right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
I'll help in what I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. Try not to delay. So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
I'll leave you to your work.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't, not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse, it takes grace.
You don't think you have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the Divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her, yet even so.
That's it.
Perhaps it saw Justinia's soul, and admired it enough to carry on her wishes. I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages. I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
What are you looking for?
I suppose I'll never find them on my own. We saw so many Red Templar assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints. Plus, by corrupt Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what it couldn't have begun that way. We're a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it. I understand if resources cannot be spared. Search for the missing Seekers, Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
Do you have any
It seems that's hardly surprising. Tevinter power is whatever advantage he hopes to gain. We need to stop him at once. Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
That's enough for now.
And time, then.
Going...
What's been...
Just waiting to get back out there.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adam Breach those walls. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Inquisitor!
Again tomorrow.
Well, let me know if you...
Keep an eye out.
Thank you. Back, yeah? Always good.
I was thinking...
Look, you're nice. Let's travel around. Back, yeah? Always good.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
About time we turned around on this Coryphy whatever. Can feel like he's on the wrong end of the dogs for once, yeah? Can't wait, what's on? Sky's pretty, even with that thing.
All right.